try to finish this in February itself. And no polling station is in any school which is a CBSE related school whose CBSE schedule has come. So there is only one paper before this, but we have ensured that in no school there is a CBSE center or a CBSE school. Next. This is all the dates. We are also having by-elections. There are by-elections now. Whatever are the vacancies reported to us so far, we are all covering them, and this is the tradition again we are starting, not to wait. As soon as there are vacancies, we try and finish up, though we can wait technically for 6 months. But we are finishing it, keeping it update, giving the electorate to have their representatives. So there is one AC each in Arunachal, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, 2 ACs in Maharashtra, and 1 parliamentary constituency in Lakshadweep. The details would be available of these names of these constituencies, and the schedule would be like this. They will go with the Meghalaya and Nagaland poll on the same day. That means the February 27th would be date of poll, and January 31st being the date of notification. Thank you, friends. Again, through you, I want to appeal to all the voters to come forward, participate in the large number, and strengthen the democracy, deepen it further. And through the media, I am sure all this will reach them, and media this time would also be far more receptive to showing some good stories of the election. There are large number of good stories which are being produced. We have also taken on ourselves. We have asked the DOs to please document those success stories. Please document. So they are also in the process. I'm sure they will also do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would now invite all your questions. Kindly introduce yourself along with your Good evening. I'll begin with an apology. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but the Commission had to be traveling all the way to Hinjewadi to interact with the Voter Awareness Forum, and we got a bit delayed there. Welcome to this press conference by Election Commission of India. The ECI team is led by Chief Election Commissioner Shri Rajiv Kumar ji and Election Commissioner Shri Anup Chandra Pandey ji. We have Shri Ridesh Kumar, the Deputy Election Commissioner, Dr. Ranveer Singh, the Special Officer Sweep, CEO Maharashtra, and the Commissioner and the DEO. All of you are familiar with your very own people right here. You may have also followed all the activities that the Commission has been holding on the special summary revision since the morning. We began with awareness activities of the cycle rally and exhibition thereafter, and also interaction with students and the transgender persons, part of the inclusivity that sir would be talking to you in more detail about, and also the Voter Awareness Forum because of the voter apathy. Without taking more time, I'll request CEC sir to give you all the details of the SSR process. Sir.
It's working now, yeah. So I'll again start. Thank you very much, Chef Ali ji. Honorable Election Commissioner Shri Anup Chandra Pandey ji, sitting on my left, and CEO of Maharashtra, Mr. Shrikant Deshpande, are two very senior colleagues from the Election Commission, Deputy Election Commissioner Mr. Hridesh Kumar, who looks after the SSR activities, and Mr. Ranveer Singh, who looks after the entire awareness and the sweep activities. Commissioner Pune, Deputy Commissioner Pune, friends from media, We are delighted to be here. We are delighted to be with you for a variety of reasons, which I'll try and summarize for you. You would be wondering as to why we are here in terms of this SSR. What is so great about it that we are here? And we have invited you to tell you what it is. So, this is a national launch of the SSR 2023. And we are attempting to do number of things this time. That is making it pure, healthy, inclusive, and also increasing voter participation. So what is purity means, what is healthy means, and what is inclusivity, I'll go into details of this when we come to these slides. Next. So friends, Article 324 of the Constitution gives two specific mandates. One is that the Commission prepares the electoral roll. So the preparation of electoral roll and then conduct of all elections to Parliament, legislatures of every state, office of President and Vice President. So these are the two fundamental precepts on which we work. Now, in order to come to two, one above is a prerequisite. That your electoral roll is healthy, your electoral roll is pure, and it is inclusive. So now this SSR activity is on that. And when I will explain you, it is actually the democratic rainbow of our country which the electoral roll represent. And what is that rainbow? It has voters of 18 years. It has voters from 19 to 29 cohort. It has voters who are 80 plus. It has voters who are 100 plus. It also has voters who are PWDs, TGs, who live in far-flung areas, who live in urban areas, women, men. So what is the health? How do we judge it? What is our attempt to make it absolutely pure and healthy? That is what we want to explain to you. You have voters from hills, from deserts, from coast, from inside the coast, in the islands, and that's the rainbow which we are talking about. So what are we attempting this time? It's always attempted, we are more focusing. It's a health. How do we judge the health? This also we will explain to you. The previous slide. What kind of factors, what kind of tasks are required in order to see that the voter list is healthy? Similarly, transparently prepared. The district machinery, how is it accountable to the public and to the political parties to say that your voter list is authentic? How many times it gives them the opportunity to participate in the process, to fill up the forms, and also to object? How much disclosure it does? This is what we would like to tell you. What is the purity? Is it error free? Does it have duplicate voters? Does it have name changes? Doesn't it have mobile numbers? All those kinds of purity part of this thing. The next is the inclusive part. This is a very important part in any democratic functioning. Does it truly represent all the segments of the voters? Does it provide equal opportunity, rather opportunities in the equity way? Does it make the process easier for the PWDs to register as it is for the rest everybody? If somebody is tech savvy and can do a registration on the mobile, is it equally simple process for somebody who doesn't have a connectivity in a far off area in say forest or in hills or in a dark shadow area? So does the commission go extra mile to enlist those voters who are into the dark areas or who are voluntarily not coming forward? PWDs, some voters who for variety of reasons do not want to come forward. For instance, sex workers. How do they come and forward and register themselves? What do we do? What do we want to do? This is what is the human face we want to explain. Then is it tech enabled? Can you do everything from the comfort of your home? Can you do it on your palm? Can you do it on the mobile? Or is the entire system gives you facilities based on the technology. This is what we want to tell you. So I'll come to the health first. How do we measure the health? The electors versus population ratio, this is what we look at. What is the population of the state or the district or the constituency, and how much voters we should have? That is what we look at. That's one indicator. Then we look at it from the different cohorts. Why I am telling you all this is to make it perfect and list your participation through you, so that this time we make it pure and healthy. So 18 to 19, what should be the percentage? How many young voters have still not registered with us? What is the scope? Similarly, in 20 to 29, what is the gender ratio? Our target is to achieve 100% gender equity. Every woman must get registered. If you register, that guarantee is given, then the question comes of voting. So both. Then how do we assess against the parameters? So there are projections. That is only taken as a benchmark, but everything is done when the forms are filled and the BLOs go to the field. It's a field verification based system. Now, friends, if I come to the important part, which is the transparency part, I would like to emphasize here that this entire process is so transparent. What do we do? How many times in 1 month? It is starting today, and it will be published on 5th of January, finally. Forms will be taken for changes till 1 month. What will happen during that month? This is to give you a confidence that any political party, as a very important stakeholder, is part and parcel and partner of this exercise all through. Let's see how. When this is announced now, the district magistrate, who are the DOs, and the chief electoral officers will have a meeting with all the political parties to explain the process. They will keep minutes of it. The draft roll, which is the roll as existing on 1st January 2022, a copy of it would be given to them to see if there is any problem. If the parties feel that in their booth or in their constituency somebody's name is missing, somebody's name is extra, they have a right to object and bring to the notice of the DO. So that transparent is the system. Whatever number of forms will be filed, they will also be given to the political parties on weekly basis. So if, let us imagine a polling station, if it has say around 1200 voters, so if 50 voters apply, if somebody is married, come to the village, 15 voters apply, the list would be given to the political parties, all regional recognized political parties, to see that, please see if there is anything wrong, bring it to the notice. And they have a right to object by filling up a form. All applications are also uploaded on the CO's website. Every stage, nobody's name should get included unless an opportunity is given, unless a disclosure is made. Then those forms get disposed of. So that disposal rate, along with the decision, is also uploaded on the CO's websites. Another very important thing is, the CO and the DOs request the political parties to appoint one block level agent who is for one booth, so that he or she is there for all the times along with the BLO. Entire month, please keep looking at the entire process they are doing, all the forms coming, all the decisions being taken, somebody's name added, somebody's name changed, somebody's deleted. Please be with us, look at it, and since you belong to that area, you have first-hand knowledge, please object if there is a problem. Then final roll, when it is published, a copy is again provided. so that you can compare that at the time of draft roll we gave you this much, now the final roll says this much. Next, the list of the voters during this process, it is booth wise available on the website and in a clickable mode, so that you know. And it is posted on the notice board of the ERO, notice board of the polling station, so that the school or the place in a village or in the locality, one can go and see this is what is the final thing. Personal notice is served if anybody's name is to be deleted. This is, no name can be deleted unless there is a verification and there is a personal notice given for that particular, to that particular person. And 7 days clear period is given for, to the political parties after the publication to still object if there is anything which is missing. Friends, next we will say that deletion again is possible only when, next slide, deletion is possible only when the form 7 is filled. It is not possible otherwise. Nobody suo moto can remove anybody's name. No suo moto deletion. There are narratives which keep creating in the country that voter list is not correct. Somebody's name is wrong. Somebody is wrongly added. So what we are explaining is that here is the chance for 30 days. It's available all the time, but 30 days focused. If there is any problem, please come forward. Please get the voters listed as you feel they are not listed, or if they are wrong, please get them removed. When I come to the purity part, I'll also mention this. Next. Then all deletions except death are to be verified by an officer not below the rank of Tehsildar or Deputy Tehsildar when a Form 7 is filled. So, while we say that entry to the voter list is without much barriers, we encourage. But